Hi, I'm Marjolein Helder. I'm CEO of Plenty, and at Plenty we produce electricity with living plants.
That's some kind of idea, plants that produce electricity. I've never heard it before.
Well, that can be correct. It's pretty new. It was invented at Wageningen University in the Netherlands in 2007. And since then we've developed the technology, it's patented, and we're bringing the first products to the market right now.
How does it work?
So the plants produce organic matter via photosynthesis. They use part of that for their own growth, but what's left over is excreted via the roots into the soil. And in the soil, around the roots of the plants, bacteria are growing, and they feed on the organic matter from the plants. And in the breakdown process of the organic matter, the bacteria release electrons. So we let our plants grow into a carbon electrode. So the carbon itself is not dissolving, it's just mediating the electrons basically. So the electrons are transferred to the carbon electrode, and then we couple a second electrode to it, and basically you've got a battery so you can produce electricity.
That sounds very simple. Did we know that bacteria do that kind of things? No one's gotten this idea before?
The principle that bacteria are able to donate their electrons to a solid surface outside of the cell is pretty new, that they can do that without mediators. So that was invented in 2000, somewhere around 2000, and that made this technology possible as well.
These plants can charge an iPhone, for example, but of course you could use it for a lot of different things.
Yes, definitely. So charging cell phones or laptops, that's the first thing we can do. But another thing we can do is just power lights with the plants. You could use it to power a Wi-Fi hotspot. You could basically do anything with it because it's just electricity. You could connect it to the electricity grid and use it just as an electricity source. The thing is, we don't want to do that right now because we're still working on pretty small scale. And it's basically a waste to transform low voltage energy into high voltage, so 230 volts electricity, and then convert it back to a low voltage again, because basically all the electronic equipment we're using at home is all low voltage equipment. Cell phones, laptops, LED lights, it's all low voltage equipment. So it's a waste to first transform it into 220 or 230 volts and then transform it back. So we just use it directly.
More plants, more energy? Does it work that way?
Basically the voltage stays the same because that's fixed between the two electrodes, but the bigger the system, so the more plants you use, the higher the current will be. So your power output is something you would express in watts per square meter or kilowatt hours per square meter, or if you think big, kilowatt hours or megawatt hours per hectare or per square kilometer.
It sounds kind of revolutionary, because then we just have more plants and we got what we want, more electricity.
Yeah, basically that's the idea. And of course the system sounds pretty simple, but we still have to get it to the market, and it needs to go down in costs a lot before it actually gets economically attractive. But it will be in the future, and I'm sure that this could be a revolution. You can think of like what we're doing right now, and it doesn't matter what kind of electricity source you take, but always when we produce electricity, we emit carbon dioxide. So it's always, you're always emitting carbon dioxide. This system is basically capturing carbon dioxide while producing electricity. So that's the revolution. You're capturing carbon and producing electricity at the same time, instead of emitting carbon and producing electricity.
Good luck with doing business with that. I think you wouldn't have any problems. Maybe the coast, yeah, but I think this would be working out.
Yeah, I hope so, and I'm pretty confident that it will. We have just sold the first two systems, and I'm hoping that a lot more people will follow and say, well, this is such a cool technology and we really want to have it, and we want to make a difference in the way we produce our energy. Then this is the moment to basically do that.